I know no name yet. I mean, everyone should know at least a few of these guys. Thatchy, Runkrelf, Cabbage, Wolf Joe. Invite to PT, please. I'm not really sure who that is. I I have a feeling it's Lincoln's,
No, they said in lobby earlier that it wasn't him.
but they're just the type of players to do that type of thing. I mean, they are all a little bit trolly. I mean, their team is no name yet,
Well, we'll never know who it is then.
and Thatchy's tag is no tag.
The other team's a Russian team.
Mm-hmm.
Leoric,
It's
Angic,
like, all right.
Spanky, Sebka, and Xtez.
Looks like they want to wait 5 minutes. Guess we'll just hang out in here.
Yeah. So do you play a lot of Strife or other MOBAs?
Well, I started with Han when Han was in beta, and I've played a few thousand games of Han. I've played a few thousand games of League. Um, and Strife, since matchmaking, I have 189 wins. So I guess I play quite a bit.
Just a bit.
I've been playing less this past week since I've started helping S2 more closely with quality assurance.
Yeah. I've been playing MOBAs for a long time also. I played the original Dota for like 5 years. And I played League for a few. I played a little tiny bit of Han, but not much. Then I played all of the other ones like Dawn Gate and Strife and stuff like that.
Smite,
I actually never played Smite.
me either.
I never
That's like
gave it a
the only one I've
try.
never.
I really like. It's weird because I really like games like MMOs and stuff like that that have that third person like skill shot aiming kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I just never tried Strife. I don't know why. Maybe I will.
Albino polar bears. What's going on in here?
I've seen a grizzly bear before, but it's not that surprising since I live in Canada.
Yeah, I'm actually in Michigan. I I have probably seen bears in Michigan. I don't know. It's hard to say. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I've definitely seen them in the zoo.
Yeah. I saw one camping during the summer. It was kind of weird, just like being so close to it.
And here, when we're camping, are there signs there that are like that say, you have to hang your food in a tree or
Yeah.
don't feed the bears and stuff like that? There's a lot of that stuff going on here. Up
in
farther north from where I live, though.
Yeah, in Muskoka around here, it's more like large designated camping areas, and they have like perimeter security kind of thing. It's really weird. They have like rangers on duty 24/7, like patrolling and everything. And it's a long way from like the dead wild to the camping ground kind of thing. Most people just go camping around here to go to like the beach and stuff like that.
When I think Canada, I don't think beaches.
It's cold water, but it still has a beach.
Yeah. Of course, we have Lake Michigan here, which is pretty big. There's a nice beach all pretty much the whole length of it on our side. I'm not really sure about the Wisconsin, Illinois side.
Yeah, I'm right on the Detroit River. I'm pretty sure There are some beaches, but like I would never want to go in the Detroit River.
Yeah, that sounds bad. I'm about 2.5 hours from Detroit, so
Yeah, if I walk out my door, I can see downtown Detroit. Like I'm right across the river, so it's pretty cool.
that's where all the bad stuff happens.
Yeah, that's why you don't go across the river. You just stay on this side in Canada, where it's all
People are
nice.
always People on my side are always trying to get over there, and because of the lower drinking age.
Yeah, you can even go into Quebec. It's 18, rather than the rest of Canada. It's 19.
Yeah.
But then again, you'd have to like speak French, and it's real confusing.
Marco Sestera. Okay, 2 minutes.
Did he just say that his teammate has to go and milk a cow?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Finally, we get into this game. Hmm.
Yeah, the game's probably gonna be done by the time we're done.
Yeah, they have to wait for us, though.
Yeah. I hope we see another shank. It's always fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see them play with a new toy.
There was another guy that was supposed to come out this week also, or was teased about.
Yeah, I think there was going to possibly be a reveal, but I think that the whoever posted that there was going to be a reveal may have jumped the gun just a little bit.
It's always the worst. When you
Curse Jessica, I think. I think she got some information by the time she got back home. It had changed, so not really anyone's fault, but
It's just a
a little
little
disappointing. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like you get your hopes up, you know.
It's like telling your kids you're gonna give them like a PlayStation for Christmas and then you don't.
All right, getting into the game now. Looks like we've got Thatchy on Tinder, Wolf Joe on Moxie, Cabbage on Ray, Invite to PT Please on Shank, and Runkrelf on Vermilion. On the other side, we've got Leoric on Moxie, Sebka on Vermilion, Spanky on Shank, Xtez on Rook, and Anjek on Tinder. So this is the only differences on each team is Cabbage on Ray and Xtez is on Rook.
I really like the Vermilion Rook combo, having two like the considered ADs on your team. So we'll see how the other team does with only one.
Sebka and Spanky throwing us all, starting out Blood Pendant.
Yeah. They clearly know something that we don't. Or they just have it built into one of their items.
NONAMEYET pop in the observatory.
Double Moxie bot lane.
Invite the PT, please. Trying to keep them off these Ray mines, just to keep those relevant, keep those in the game, because of course you want to use them on the first wave. No take Thatchy, face checking Bush. And the thing about that is he's alone.
It's the hook? No.
No.
Did Anjek start hook? He did, he just must have missed it. Oh no, wait, that was Thatchy. No, she started the heal, so... She started hook, that might have been a kill right there.
Okay, so we've got 15 seconds, 10 seconds almost until creep spawn, and we're actually... Oh, no, Cabbage is heading back mid. I thought we might be seeing a duo bot lane. He's just probably dropping a few mines down here. One mine down here, it looks like.
Just to give a little vision in the bush, maybe?
Mm-hmm. He is headed back mid. Here they are with the creep blocking, though. I remember when they did this to us, it was actually pretty impactful. Cabbage taking a lot of damage mid. Is he going to go down? No. Looks like he pulls out, gets away. Spanky now in a little bit of trouble.
That's first
he
blood.
Does go down. That's first blood. Cabbage pops a health pot. Sebka not able to finish him off.
Wow.
Invite the PT, please. Not going to get the kill. He says, one's enough. We're just going to back out. You can see here how impactful this creep block was. They started almost within their own tower range with this first wave of creeps. Bottom lane, Wolfjo and Leoric going at it. A little bit of Moxie slap fest here.
Pops the turtle, walks away.
Wolfjo's just going to chug a health pot there. Leoric's out of mana, as opposed to Wolfjo, who has quite a bit left. That's the difference between starting Q and W, I guess.
Ooh.
Tinder goes down in the top lane. Xtez forced to just hang out under turret, try to do what he can as far as last hitting. Cabbage and invite the PT, please, here in the mid lane. Some minor exchanges going back and forth, not really a whole lot of action as they're just trying to get these last hits down, get a little bit of farm in.
Oh, Spanky goes on to Cabbage, though.
Does end up going into the Cabbage. Of course, invite the PT right there with those auto attacks, able to chase him off.
Every time these two are trying to go onto Ray, the PT's Shank is doing so much damage onto them.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not working out for them.
Leoric now pushed to under turret where Wolfjo wants him. I feel like that's going to give Wolfjo a bit of an advantage, at least psychologically. Help him maybe secure a kill or put him a little bit ahead in that lane.
Everyone just farming. I still want to see what these blood pendants are going to be built into. Or if they even are.
Well, they're finished. The blood pendants, so Sebka actually ends up with a blood pendant and now a fell blade, so that's two starting items basically. That's the equivalent of, I would say, as like starting two Dorans.
Wolf Joe has a pretty significant GPM lead over Leoric bot lane. 400 to 230. He can keep that up, he'll definitely outscale.
Yeah, you look at the GPMs all across the board. All of NONAMEYET is up around 450, except with the exception of Wolf Joe. But Wolf Joe is ahead of Leoric still by about 100 GPM, so. Xtez on Rook not having a real strong farm. Looks like all three of them are actually down around 250 GPM, 280 GPM on the Strife.ru team. Pop over to the gold leads. You can actually see that Team Glory is ahead by about 3,000 gold so far. Average GPM 430 as opposed to average GPM of 280.
Everyone just farming, trying to get a little bit of advantages. Top turret's taking a lot of damage though. This Vermilion Tinderlane's definitely pushing in this Rook lane.
Yeah, they've got that turret down to about 250 HP. I would say that's probably going to go down within the next couple waves. Wolfshow's got a little bit of damage onto the bottom tower, not a lot, but he's probably easier for him to farm under his enemy's turret, as Leoric's having a little bit of trouble. Of course, low mana, low health, not really feeling safe up on the line. Wolfshow just doing a combination of pushing and last hitting.
I feel like the first turret that's going to go down is going to be this top one.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they just wasted the rocket minion.
Yeah, they pushed that under.
Really? Oh, Xtez goes in and gets hooked.
Trouble. Yep, Bindwind goes down on him. Runkrelf just finishes him up.
I guess he figured he'd try to save the turret and just went a little bit too far. But the turret's probably going to go down here now anyways.
Nope, and that turret does go down. First turret at 5 minutes, 48 seconds. Leoric in a little bit of trouble down here. Feels like he needs to stay back at his turret while Wolfjoe just farms in front of it.
Oh, the ult. Ooh, that was a good trade by Leoric. Pops his turtle to stay alive.
Spanky gets a grab onto Cabbage. Starts a fight mid. Looks like he's probably going to get away while Pete, invite to PT, please, is able to take out the enemy Vermilion. Cabbage chugging health pots, healing rod, and his tortoise. He's up above half health again now and leaves only Spanky to defend this middle turret. In top lane, the push continues. Xtez does land a Rook ult onto Thatchy. They aren't really able to follow up on that, though. Stun wears off. And Thatchy and Runkrelf just continue to push.
Yeah, this lane is definitely outmatched right now. They need to switch something up or get a nice gank in here.
Wolfjoe and Leoric, little exchange bottom. Wolfjoe took most of his damage from the turret. He's chugging a health pot now, and he's probably looking to finish off this Leoric here in the next wave.
Mid lane though, both Shanks live, and neither of them really want to keep going because they don't have much to kill the other one with. There's 3 Fellblades here now on the side of StrifeHQ, and Thatchy gets killed on Xtez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just going to continue pushing this, continue picking up those kills is their plan. And it looks like pretty much nothing is going to be able to stop them. Thatchy is, of course, shielding Runkrelf. Gives him attack speed onto this turret.
Oh, he pops the...
Actually drops plant on it with this oversized creep wave here. And this turret's probably going to go down this wave.
Very well played here by this top lane of Vermilion and Tinder. Looks like Shank's going to come and try to gank though. Oh, nope, he's just going to back off. Realizing he needs to defend his own turret mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
Which Vermilion and Lady Tinder are gonna rotate down here and try to push. After they take both top, they're like, we'll come get mid lane now. Not much you guys can do about it. Ooh, the Spring Boot's in. Oh,
Little
misses
exchange
the
bottom lane. Wolfcho gets pretty low.
Oh, PT
It's,
gets hooked. So low. Both Vermilion and Shankla with nothing.
I don't think do they know this Rook is here in that lane?
Well, now they do. He did use his ult already, so there's no Rook ult. All of these StrifeHQ players though are quite low except for Lady Tinder.
It looks like Leoric actually picked up a kill onto Wolfcho in the bot lane.
That's pretty surprising, seeing how he was pushed to his turret all game long.
Mm-hmm. And is about, well, at the time was about only half of Wolfcho's GPM at 250. Wolfcho was around 500.
Ooh, the hook onto Sevka. And then the follow-up Lady Tinder. There's so much healing going down onto Sevka. And they turn it around onto PT.
My confidence is restored.
Oh, Vermilion went a little too deep, didn't quite get what he wanted. And Leoric from the back.
Yeah, Leoric
Deletes
comes in from the back.
Vermilion. Stez takes down Cabbage, and it's just that she left to run for his life. That was a really nice play from the StrifeHQ team. Really nice rotation from Moxie to come out from behind and take those 2 kills.
Looks like they have a pretty decent sized wave here top. If NONAMEYET isn't going to respond to that, they're probably going to end up losing that tower.
Oh, he pulls the plant away from the
Rips
Baldir.
plant away from the Baldir, but I don't really think it's going to be enough. Not enough to the other members here of...
And this boots away. Very nice. Good Baldir take. And Wolfcho took bot turret during all that. So
of
at
course.
least he capitalized on the rotation.
Now Vermilion's headed back bot, but NONAMEYET Runk Ralph is also a bot, so he's kind of waiting for this rotation.
Only about 8,000 gold behind for Team
Like a
Valor.
lot of rotation spot lane. Missed grip by PT, please.
Nice spring boots. The Rook ult.
Rook ult onto Runk Ralph, pulls him under turret with a bindweed. Yeah,
Gets
end up
taken
being
down.
to finish it off. Moxie chasing Moxie here.
PT please tried to spring boots in front of the Lady Tinder grab, but he went a little bit too far.
They turn on Leoric and are able to knock him down.
Wow.
Meanwhile, mid lane, Cabbage put a few more auto attacks onto this turret.
Nice spring boots.
Spring boots away from Spanky's grip there. Invite the PT, please. Rocking a pretty strong shank, able to auto attack for auto attack, push that Vermilion out in bot lane. So far, the turrets are 4-0 in favor of NONAMEYET. They're really just trying to push this stuff down.
Leoric gets caught by Runkralf and PT. Gets hooked up. So much healing, but goes down in the end.
Yeah, he's going to go down in the end. Meanwhile, mid tower is about to go down to the plant, and
Ooh.
the members of NONAMEYET that are there.
Bot turret's gonna go down also with no rotation, so it's all outer turrets down now for
Yep. 6
NONAMEYET.
turrets and a ton of map control for NONAMEYET so far.
feel like, oof, the shank pull onto Sevka gets taken. Oh no, Vermilion ults the other way. And Leoric
They're
takes
still
down
able to take
Wolfjo.
him out though. Cabbage gets right in the middle of StrifeHQ's team and is taken down for.
But Runkral from the back takes down Anjek
Yeah.
and Leoric.
Most
And
of these members of
Spanky,
NONAMEYET
yes.
are so strong that they're just able to knock these guys down. They're ahead by about 11,600 gold right now, so item difference is coming into play, where I'm seeing a lot of fell blades on strife.ru. I'm seeing instead a lot of shivs or dragon shield
Oh,
on NONAMEYET, so
the hook onto Vermilion and he lives with absolutely no health. Leoric, the only person on StrifeHQ here doing much. Gets hooked though. Oh, the heal from Tinder and the shield. He could live. Yes, he's going to. They're gonna turn it around on a shank maybe. Oh, the hook, and he's going to go down. Oh,
But,
no, the
of course,
heal.
this is really just kind of a distraction, as in top lane, Wolfjo's just pushing this stuff right to the generator. Got a little rotation from Cabbage Ray back to mid. And it ends up,
Really wants that
Tank
Moxie.
does go down, but
Spring moves in,
Yeah.
stuns, mines
Yep.
up, and he's done. And Wolfjo takes out Vermilion in top lane also.
NONAMEYET appears to just be systematically split pushing every lane.
They really need to get some solid damage onto one of these generators though. If they're not going to plan on taking Sindar or anything like that. I feel like all grouping up and going for the double hook might be the best strategy here for No Name. Spanky's gonna fight Wolfjo. Hooks him into the Vermilion ult. And he goes down to Leoric. It leaves mid lane open. And they're putting some serious damage onto this generator. It could go down here. And
I think it will go down here. So Strife, are you able to take out Wolfjo's Moxie? But of course, NONAMEYET then answering back with a gen kill, which is exponentially more worthwhile.
Leoric ult taking down Thatchy.
NONAMEYET just diving into the base.
Oh, miss race done. And the hook and the Ray ult. He's dodging everything, but he was stuck in between a rock
In
and a
the end,
hard
they are
place.
able to, yeah, they're able to clean him up. Wolfjo back bottom, defending this turret. So far, no turrets have been taken from NONAMEYET.
Everyone gets away. I don't know at this point what StrifeHQ can do here. They're gonna go for Cabbage. He stayed a little bit too long. Just a bit.
From the earth you came, to the earth you return.
Maybe they're gonna go for another one of those 4-man pushes with Wolfjo on the side lane. The other 4 are grouping for a generator.
Wolfjo fighting Leoric, able to take him down. Probably didn't even need the ult there. Definitely didn't even need the ult there. But felt that he wanted to, with these.
Thatchy gets engaged on mid lane, and this shank is just doing so much work. PT is just crushing this game. We're gonna go for the bot generator. Everyone's gonna rotate around. And I don't see what they can do to stop this.
No, this generator's gonna go down. No name yet. Gonna push into base. Probably start picking people off.
Rook ult hits Thatchy. The hook hits Runkrell.
Doesn't really
Oh
take a lot of
my.
damage immediately from that hook. Able to get out. Does end up dying to plant, but so many people are going down on the Strife.ru team, even with their well right there, that they're able to put down quite a bit of damage onto that Crux.
That Shank did so much damage. He spring booted into the middle of all 5 of them and landed his Q on everyone. It was crazy. If they weren't diving that well, that probably would have been a pretty clean ace. But the well does tons of damage, so they died pretty quickly. Only one generator left. Feel like No Name's just gonna all go top, try to take it out and end the game.
So we only saw this game one Baldier.
Yeah, and last game there wasn't any.
No boss objectives taken last game. Won this game. Seems like these teams are starting to shy away from the objectives. I'm not sure if that means S2 needs to take a look at possibly how to make the objectives a little bit more worthwhile, make them more interesting.
I don't know if it's that or if it's just in both games we saw the Team Glory on both games come off to such a strong start that they didn't really need to take one of those for map pressure. The team fight here, and it looks like No Name's just gonna clean up everyone.
Yeah,
Except Cabbage.
No Name yet? The Ray does go down on No Name yet. Xtez kind of circling around his generator right here, trying to stay safe, but can't do it against 4 members of the team. They're just going to pop this generator down. And of course, with the whole team of Strife.ru being dead, we're just going to
Yeah, that was a great
end up
game.
finishing this crush. And that's it. That's a good game.
Leoric tried his hardest as Moxie, but just couldn't do it. 10 kills to the next highest 4 on his